I have long been quite upset that I've never, ever, ever played a Pokemon game. Ever. And the reason for that is I had a Game Boy, but I'm a little older than sort of that particular sort of like slice. I just missed it. So I had a Game Boy, but I had a Game Boy for, you know, Tetris and Super Mario Land and all these things. And I'd had my Game Boy for quite a while before the first Pokemon hit. And so I never played Pokemon at all. And like, I don't know, a year or two ago I asked people like, hey, if I've never played Pokemon, what version should I get? Should I start from the first one? A lot of people were like, no, better to start from like a later generation. And a lot of people had recommended Pokemon Platinum. So I have my DS and I have Pokemon Platinum in here. And magically, even though the DS is closed and the actual cart for the game is not in here, magically it still works. Piplup gets steel typing later. And that's going to be the thing with the chat. It was like, oh, the chat's going to help me. And then I'm like, no, chat's going to give me 30 different pieces of advice, 10 of which are flat out wrong, but the other 20 are all equally good, just different. Chimchar's the best, you heretics. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Hello! And yeah, the first thing we'll do when we actually get out of the little intro here is increase the text speed, because, oh my god! But yeah, I figure if my 8-year-old nephew can play this game, I can probably handle it. This guy, Rowan, that's another type of tree, right? So it's like Professor Oak, Professor Rowan. I assume there's like Professor Maple or Professor Pine or all these damn things. I'm here to yell bad advice and scream at Quill. Boom! No info needed. I got Twitch chat, yo. This is gonna be fine. Yes, there's Pokemans. I have a Pokeball. Touch the button in the middle of the Pokeball. Touchy touchy. Professor Kukui? Elm? Birch? I played the Pokemon card game a little bit. That's like the most experience I've had in Pokemon was like the card game like when a million years ago. God. 15, 20 years ago? And not much. Alright. Guys, are we a boy or are we a girl? I kind of tempted to go boy and just call him Quill. You know, just like, we'll be ourselves. Turtwig or Piplup do not believe the Chimchar lies. Actually, one of the biggest things I was exposed to with Pokemon was Twitch Plays Pokemon. And I think this is going to be almost as random as that. Girl named Essentia, that's true. Oh, a lot of calls for girl. We could have Essentia. We could have Essentia. Quillette, boy, girl, boy, girl. Boy, boy. I think we may have to run a straw poll here. I think there's a little bit more boy votes. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to do a straw poll. This is too important. Tell you what, we'll do a straw poll for this, and then we'll do a straw poll for our starter. Are we boy or girl? Boy. Girl. Create. Okay. And post. Okay, if we do a girl, we'll call her Petra. If it's a boy, we'll call him Quill. That's what we'll go with. Girls out to a lead, just a little bit to start off with, but it seems to be sticking. Oh, it's getting a little tighter now. But maintaining a 10 to 15%, now 20% lead. Looks like it is going to be girl. So we're going to have a girl named Petra. You know what? As soon as someone suggested Petra in the chat, is like, okay, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Alright, so you're a girl. Yep. Tell me, what is your name? My name is Petra. That is a name that rocks. Boom! Okay, excellent. How's the split screening? I think that's pretty good, right? With like the top screen being nice and big, although I just realized it's getting just a scooch of white line every now and again. And then just the bottom screen being a tiny little one. I think that's going to be fine. I was going to vote boy, but then Petra is mentioned. Exactly. That's face when Petra is quite a common girl's name over here. I mean, Petra is just the female form of Peter, right? both just mean, like, rock. What? Oh, yeah, our rival. Should we just go with, I think Barry's, like, the default name here, or we can type something in. Like, part of the confusion that I always have with this game is it's like, oh, go and name yourself and your rival and all these people custom names. And then you're like, you read some information about it, and, like, the info is referring, like, to things like Barry, and I'm like, who the hell is Barry? Roomba? Gandhi? Gandhi. A lot of Gandhis. Okay. Alright. New name. Let me double check the spelling here, because it's always a question of where does the H go? For some reason, I always think it's like Gandhi, but it's gone T. So I'm often having to do that. Alright, Gandhi, who's gonna nuke us? Well, you know what I feel like now? Now we have to Turtwhip or whatever his name is, because that way... Oops, I'm doing it wrong, just like that. Because then he'll take Chimchar, and he'll use fire attacks against us, so he'll be nuking us all the time. Gandhi. Alright, done. Your rival should always be a swear word. Platinum's most nostalgic Pokemon for me. Nice. Alright. Petra versus Gandhi. Gandhi. Oh, that's a good way to say it. Gandhi. Alright, Petra, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people along the way. I'm sure you'll discover many things, perhaps even something for yourself. Now go, leap into the world of Pokemons! Pokemon? Da, da, da. So I guess that means there's going to be a third character, right? With that helps out Professor Roan, and I think he'll is it opposite gender of whatever you are. So it'll be a dude instead of a girl. Okay, I'm gonna set up a new straw poll here while we get a little more cutscene-y thing here for our starter Pokemon. Starter Pokemon. Pokemans. I'm not gonna do the accent. So alphabetically, it will be Chimchar. Piplup, I think is the name, and Turtwig. I might be spelling some of them wrong, but there we go. And straw poll is gonna be up, bam, bam, bam. All right. Vote often. Vote early, vote often. Actually, you can only vote one time. And one of the things I would probably do, I mean, there's, you know, flavor things and whatever, but I might even look at the stats. Like, if I recall correctly, out of the starters, Chimchar has some of the highest speed, and I like the idea of a fast Pokemon. I'm not using an emulator. I'm playing right here. I'm playing right now with the cartridge I actually own. Okay, or maybe it's Desmew me. Oh, the colors and the pie charts are wrong. It's right. I don't think I can set those, but that's really funny. All right, yeah, so we saw some things about the TV, about a guy who's got a lot of Pokemon. I think in, like, Diamond/Pearl or whatever, you, like, steal this guy's briefcase or something like that. It seems wrong. Here, you just, like, you sort of get in trouble, and then he just lets you pick a Pokemon. I'm using pen and paper, that's right. If you want to go fast, don't pick Turtwig. Yeah, Turtwig is, like, super defensive. He's got, like, more hit points and not particularly speedy. I mean, and one of the questions will be, how much do we, like... Yes, thank you. How much do we keep our starter, you know, or do we just, like, look to replace him early or something like that? We'll see. Always check the PC. Should I check the PC? Alright, let's check the PC. I didn't think we needed to. Because I've done this, like, starting bit, like, 300 times. And, yeah, no, this is crap. Also, I haven't put up the speed yet. And I was like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing, there's nothing to Starter Town other than going and finding, Gandhi here. So we'll do that. I'm assuming, like, I mean, we'll keep the animations on, that's fine. Battle style, shift versus set, I don't know, I'm just gonna leave it on shift, because why not? But we increased the speed settings anyway. So that'll be better. And I don't have running shoes yet, so... Walkie. You should have items on the PC? Maybe I can't do it right now. No, just Pokemon Basics right now, the only thing. Maybe there's gonna be stuff later. PC have one potion in most Pokemon game, not in Gen 4. Did you use made-up word as your character name? Yeah, I did. Petra. Totally made-up word. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It's like, what kind of world do you live in? Like, you're, like, plagued by these, like, monsters. But then it's okay, because you, like, capture them in little balls, and then force them to, like, do cockfights for you. It's great. Aren't any items on PC and Platinum. There you go. You're gonna go see Professor Rowan. You should come quick. Uh-huh. And he's like, this guy's such a spaz. Oh, jeez, forgot something. Shift set is a notable difference. If you choose set, you don't get the opportunity to switch when a trainer brings out a new Pokemon. Oh, I see. Is that the only difference? Yeah, again, other than the last, like, maybe hour. Actually, we'll probably go faster with you guys here, so it'll probably be the first half hour of this game. I've never played any Pokemon at all. I played the first bit of this game many times. We make them fight, but they are our friends. Do-do-do-do. That guy stops you from leaving the town early if you don't get Gandhi. Too slow. I'm sorry, I don't have running shoes yet. Oh, we got a tip in. I didn't even realize that my tip alerts were running. It's from Abra! Hey, Abra! Oh, jeez, there was more than one. I'm terribly sorry. First one came in from Jesuit. First Pokemon needs to be named Petra. Well, we named ourselves Petra. Now, here's the other thing. Yeah, you can name all the Pokemon, and part of me wants to name them funny names or name them after subscribers, but then I won't know what they are anymore. Like, if we rename our Turtwip to, like, you know, someone, we could name them all after Civ people, actually. That'd be kind of funny. Then I won't have any idea what kind of Pokemon it is. I mean, it's the starters I could probably keep track of, but the others I might get super confused, so I don't know. Banana Bus, thank you very much as well. This is your first stream I could catch. Weirdly enough, it's a random one. Chimchar all the way. Well, I haven't looked at the votes yet. I have no idea where we are. And Abra came in and said, it's strangely funny I did an Alpha Centauri campaign yesterday because of you, and here you are playing a Pokemon game, literally where my username comes from. Have fun, and don't be afraid to fail. Name them all Pikachu. Oh, Brussels for Turtwig would be... Oh, god damn it. Turtwig's name should be Brussels. I like this guy. He's got a super strat. Trust me on this one. I got an idea. Wild Pokemon jump on you when you get the tall grass. What you do is scoot over the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. The first time I read that, I was like, oh, okay, you can actually dodge them. I'm such a gullible buffoon. On your mark, so he's going to start running, and then, boom! I haven't played Hoi 4 in a bit, but I definitely intend to play some more Hoi 4. I'm both hoping to play some more Kaiserreich, but right now I'm mostly just parked until the next Hoi 4 expansion, which is going to dramatically... Or, next Hoi 4 patch, which is dramatically changing a lot of aspects of the game. And it'll also probably be bundled with an expansion. So I know I'm not reading all this because, like, again, I've read this text like 30 times at this point. It's the only part of the game I know, and so I'm goddamn sick of it. Yep, we totally love Pokemon. You truly love... Like, if you just start answering no a whole bunch of times, like... You just get stuck in the loop, I'm assuming? Like, there's no... You say no, and they're like, okay, game over. You don't like Pokemon. You see the PXCon trailer? No! That's right, I did get something in my mail about Pokemon... Or, about PDXCon, but I didn't realize there was, a trailer. I had to run some errands today. And by the way, this stream will go on exactly long enough until I get a message from Essentia, because I have the car, and at some point in probably an hour or two, she's going to need a pickup. So that's how long the stream's going to last. If you answer no, the game ends. 140% confirmed. Alright, you're just going to give away Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. Like, are people just restricted to those tiny little villages and they can't go out because of the wild Pokemon? I guess it's sort of D&D-ish, right? In D&D, people live in these tiny little villages because, like... And leaving is scary because it's full of, like, orcs and goblins and kobolds. Hey, Petra, you can choose first. I'm practically a grown-up. I have to choose some class here. Yeah, I'm totally not just going to choose, like, the counter thing. Oh, so, okay, yeah, right. This sprite that I have is the normal, is... So these two sprites, which I'm pointing at very helpfully and you guys can't see, for, like, my character and Rowan's assistant, those are, like, the inverted boy-girl sprites. Okay. Oh, I have to move up to the briefcase. That's right. Okay, well, let's see what the straw poll says. The winning starter Pokemon is, by only a 3% margin. You know what? Okay, so Turtwig's at 40%, Piplup's at 37%, and Chimchar's at 22%. What we're going to do, that's close enough, I'm going to do a runoff vote between Turtwig and Piplup. Okay? So we're going to do one follow-up vote. Runoff vote. Turtwig versus Piplup. Again, I assume that's how their names are spelled, but I have no idea. Runoff vote. Boom. Because first past the post is stupid. Sorry, Chimchar. Apparently we're not going to go fast. In fact, I suspect we're going to end up going quite slow, because I feel like I know how people are going to go. Oh my god, that is so split! But Turtwig's out to a slight lead. Slow and steady wins the race, perhaps. Turtwig the Turtle at 52%, 53% of the vote. How many viewers we got? We don't have a ton because it's an off day. We got almost 800 right now. So 250 votes have come in. It's super close. I'm gonna close my eyes. Well, I'm gonna tab out for a second. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds, and then we're gonna pick our starter. I'll have to figure out which one of these is which. Oh, yeah, that's the Turtwig. Oh my god, Turtwig with only 51% to 49%. It's a 4-vote difference. If you haven't voted, make sure to vote early. One of those Pokemon is perfect for an attack named Earthquake. Listen to your heart. So Turtwig's adorable. I don't know what their I was gonna say their mutated forms, their evolved forms look like. But Piplup is also like, look at this guy! He's so cute! He's like a porg. So what's it gonna be? Okay, I'm gonna flip over to the results page now, and oh my god! Piplup just took the lead. Alright, 51% for Piplup. That's who we're going with. I'm surprised. I did not see that coming. Holy cow. So, it is no to Turtwig. It is yes to Piplup. Fuck democracy. What would you pick? Continent Pokemon or Emperor Penguin Pokemon? Well, there you go. So half the chat is really upset, and half the chat would have been the other way. Although Gandhi has picked Turtwig there. There we go. So Chimchar will go to whatever Rowan's assistant will be called, and he'll be like, "Oh, it's too bad you didn't pick Chimchar. We have the same person right now." It's like, no, we wouldn't. That's not how the game works. All right, they're much like you, newcomers, yada yada yada. Lab in Sandgem Town, excellent. Since he's an Emperor Penguin, his nickname should be Napoleon. Damn, that's good. Damn, that's good. I wish we could name Gandhi's Pokemon. But yeah, we'll call him Napoleon. I love it. Gandhi having the grass type makes sense. Alright, let's fight. Challenge you to a battle. And of course, he's got the type advantage on us. But I think he's pretty incompetent with his moves. He's probably just going to go and, like, withdraw a bunch. So he's going to keep upgrading his, like, defense stat. Oh, yeah, we don't name our Pokemon until we get to the, to Sandgem Town. That's right. So, we can pound or we can growl. Now, I think growl might just lower his defense. I think we can just keep pounding. Tackle against Peck. Yeah, he was just withdrawing. Barry loves to use that special move. So it's going to be kind of like an 8-round fight or some damn thing. Growl lowers attack. Ah, okay. Oh my god! I barely did any damage on the last attack, and he's just withdrawing some more. It's gonna be like 1 HP at a time. I'm faster than Turtwig, though, although, I mean, the guy's a turtle, so it makes sense. I think Chimchar's the fastest starter. And I like speed. I like to go fast. Although, I don't know if they have, like... Your starter, does it have random IVs? Like intrinsic values? I don't know how much that matters when they're only level 5. Oh my god, this is the longest fight! Oh shit! That's one thing I'll say. If you take Turtwig or Chimchar, the fight goes a hell of a lot faster. Oh, he finally hit me! Yeah, he's only hitting me for 3. These are always random. Okay. What about the nature? And that's the thing, I don't know what the nature's mapped to, but you guys will probably have the wiki page open for me when we pull it up. I don't know how many, because there's both, like, physical attacks and special attacks. I don't know, like, what Piplup tends to get and how stats work out. Oh my god. Is he dead yet? Or fainted? Nature's also random. Okay. Woo! So, I don't think that'll quite level me up. Oh, it will! Excellent. So if we'd lost, we just would get less XP. So +1 to everything. So let's see. Yeah, we're sort of even across the board here for now. I don't know if it'll balance as we go forward. So we nuke Gandhi. And we get 500 Pokebucks? Beat after battle. Alright. Oh, I'm like, why can't I move? Cutscene. Don't think you get XP? I thought you just get less XP. Maybe not for this one. It's an Empress! So we could be Josephine? Weak IVs, restart. We're not going to do that. Maybe we'll just play someone else. Like, how much do people tend to rely on their, yeah, running shoes, their starter, like, versus finding some better upgrade and just go with that? And how much do you have, like, a balanced team of 6 versus, like, one badass that basically does everything all the time? Alright, so we got that. So, in theory, we rested. So, Piplup's got that. So, people are... So, we're strong-willed. So, that is a hint as to what our highest IV is. Although, it doesn't actually tell us what it is and if it's good. We've got a naive nature. So, someone can look up... So, it gives you 10% boost to one thing and a 10% penalty to something else. 6 beasts. Starters. Powerful, but also sentimental. Why have one badass when you can have 6? 4 HM slays. Oh yeah, people with like the special abilities to like do your movement and stuff. I use my starter solely for sentimental value generally. Want a balanced team to... Yeah. I don't remember if we have to go talk to Barry again. I think we can just leave. Naive, up speed, down, special defense. Oh, that's fine. No, you just left. Oh no, that's right. We're gonna go up here and then we're gonna go to the lake. I'm bad nature to roll for in game. This vanilla or extra hard? Wait, can you choose difficulty settings? Plus B, you gotta go fast. What does blind title refer to? It means I've never played this before. Again, other than like the first little bit, like up to maybe the first gym. That's about as far as I've gotten. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can. Legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. I don't know who this Cyrus guy is. I'm sure he's a nice fella though. You can tell because he's like, yeah. Get Gyarados and win game. Is that the lake Pokemon that's in here? But some of those are like crazy. Like you have to like play the game at like 9:37 p.m. real time and have like the exact 6 Pokemon in your group. Well, not 6 because I don't think you can capture one if you've got 6 or whatever. Wait, we don't have any Pokeballs. We can't capture people. Oh no, everything is terrible. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Sandgem Town. Strong-willed, highest stat is probably special defense. So it sort of balances out. Okay. So, we're going to go this way. We'll fight some Bidoofs or whatever. Oh! Or Starlies. It's another opposite. We just like all birds. Oh, you can capture one on 6. They only get transferred to PC. Okay. So, level 3. Now, I know one of the things in the game that is not explained at all, as far as I can tell, is, like, EVs, effort values, where, like, every time you defeat a Pokemon of a certain type, it gives you progress towards a stat. Speed, attack, whatever. And everyone uses, like, gives you their own thing. I think the birds might give you a speed boost. But you gotta, like, get 4 IVs to get a +1 to a stat or something. Again, like, I've read a lot of the mechanics. I don't know how they apply or how to, like, use them or, you know, what Pokemon has what. Oh, 1 second, folks.